coding lesson to finish off the week. And now we're talking about arrays. Powerful, powerful things. A normal variable looks like this. It's got the data type identifier int, and then a name, semicolon, and you assign it a value like 5. So b is 5. Place a value into b with the statement b equals 5. You assign 5 to b. But an array can hold more than one thing. You have integer, you've named it a, and you've asked it to specify 4 slots. And they are numbered starting with 0, which is a big problem for noobs. 0, 1, 2, 3. And you've put 5 in slot 2. So you place a value into a with a statement like a, and this is the index right here, and assign it to 5. Or 2. And 2 is actually the third compartment in that array. In this section, we will create a small C program that generates 10 random numbers and sorts them. Cool. To do that, we will use a new variable arrangement called an array. An array lets you declare and work with a collection of values of the same type. For example, you might want to create a collection of 5 integers, and one way to do it would be to declare 5 integers directly. Int A, B, C, D, E. This is okay, but what if you needed 1,000 integers? Would you type out 1,000 different variables? No, you would not, because programmers are lazy. Int A5. The 5 separates integers inside this array. 5 separate integers inside this array accessed by an index. All arrays start at index 0 and go to n-1 in C. So integer A, index 5 contains 5 elements. Don't you mean 6 elements? Okay. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. n-1. All right, so it's named 8 of 5, and then 8 in the 5th doesn't contain anything. All right, fine. One of the nice things about array indexing is that you can use a loop to manipulate the index. For example, the following code initializes all the values in the array to 0. So you have this integer a with an array of 4 things in it, 5 things in it. And then you have your counting variable for the loop, which you declare there, and then a for loop. I starts at 0, and then as long as I is less than 5, you increment I, and then you set a and the index there equal to 0. So that would return all the values in that array to 0. The following code initializes the values in the array sequentially and then prints them out. Okay. Integer array with 5 compartments, integer I counting variable declared, a for loop like the one we just saw. The index is equal to the index number. And then another loop that prints them, saying take the value of a, integer placeholder at the index equals integer placeholder on a new line. And then the 2 variables for the placeholders are I, the counting number in the loop, and then the array index. All right, let's run that program because that is interesting enough. Oh, let's do a new REPL. Name your language. I gotta pick a language. C. Dramatic, passionate. Code warrior. Oof. All right. Am I a dramatic, passionate code warrior? I suppose. Editor main. Get rid of void. Gonna do hello world just yet. So we have integer a, make an array with 5, and then counting variable I, make a space, make a loop, set I less than 5, and then set the index equal to counting number, and you have another loop, increment, and then print placeholder, placeholder new line, counting number, and then the index. Oops. All right, let's run that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The index is the same as the counting loop number. Arrays are used all the time in C. To understand a common usage, start an editor and enter the following code. Oof, this looks like heady stuff. This code contains several new concepts. Yeah. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to look at this next time. I'm going to split this up into 2 parts because had a long day. So that will be arrays part 1.